Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just get started with this so we can get y'all done. I know y'all have a lot to do today. I'm Jessica Clyde. I'm working on my master's degree at Georgia Southern with school media and instructional technology. One of my activities that I have to do is create a staff development for a Web 2.0 tool. So the one that we're learning about today is it's called Symbaloo. Have y'all heard of Symbaloo before? Okay. Alright, it's a great tool. It saved me a bunch keeping up with my resources. So I'll just tell you how to do it and show you the benefits of using it for the teachers and the students, and then we'll create one. Alright. Alright, how many of y'all have a Google taskbar that looks like that with a bunch of bookmarks on it? Okay, I kind of still do. Alright, the purpose of the Symbaloo is to store your resources without clouding up your bookmark tab. So what I do a lot of the times, and I'm still kind of guilty of it, I have a bunch of bookmarks of tabs of resources that I use in my ELA classroom. I teach 4th grade ELA. And I cloud up my Google taskbar with all these resources, and then I forget to and I lose my resources. So Symbaloo, for teachers, it helps you organize your educational resources and share educational resources. So what I do, I create a Symbaloo for my ELA class and then a different one for my reading. And any videos that I use or websites that I like that I used last year, I put it on that Symbaloo page and kind of organize it by discipline or elements that I use in my classroom. And I have it for the next year, so this year, I don't have to say, all right, what did I do last year? Because I can just go back to my Symbaloo page, and there it is. Also, sharing educational resources. My Miss Attaway, I think y'all probably know Miss Attaway. She's the other 4th grade reading and ELA teacher. I've shared my Symbaloo with her, so not only do I have the resources, but she has the resources as well. So that's something really great to think about too. One cool fact about Symbaloo is that you can access it anywhere that you have internet. So you can access it here. If you go home and you forget something you want to add to your Symbaloo, you can do it at home. We're not going to do it, but if you go on vacation and you have an epiphany, you can play it. You're not going to do that, but you can if you wanted to. All right. I'm going to show you one of the Symbaloos that I've created. This one I use for my intervention block in the morning with my students. I have it sectioned off like our RTI students that are struggling in math. I have a whole math section that's nothing but resources to help supplement their learning. So if they really, really struggle with area and perimeter or with addition, I have a lot in 4th grade that struggle with just simple addition. I have, it's called a tile that has the link to the website with addition resources and addition activities. So if I want them to practice that morning, I can pull it up on the smartboard and it's already there. I don't have to type in and go look for the different websites. Same thing for my students that struggle with phonics. I have a lot that struggle with phonics. Instead of having to type in a tab and Google it and research it every day, I just pull up my Google or my Symbaloo and there it is. I don't have to go hunt it. I don't have to go search on Google. And there's tons of different websites that I use for the phonics students that struggle. All right, I also have a section that's only, I believe that's science, and then a section that's social studies. Basically, Symbaloo, what it does is just makes everything easier. We don't have enough time to search Google and try to find the resources every day. If you put it all in one little section, then you're wasting less time and it's less aggravating. And I'm one of the worst about finding a resource and then not writing it down or not putting it somewhere where I can find it and then losing it the next year. All right. Alright, students can also use Symbaloo. Teachers can share your Symbaloo with web mixes with the students so that they have access to the same educational resources. That means if you create a Symbaloo just for resources for a project, say you're doing a project on theme. I did a project on theme last year. I put resources that I wanted them to have access to, and I shared it with them. the example of the one that I created for my kids last year, we did a lesson on banned books and the theme. I had 3 different books that we talked about in our classroom. We had Charlotte's Web, the Lorax, and Bridge to Terabithia. And what I had my students do, I had them break into 3 different groups. One group, or each group got to pick which book they wanted to choose. And then in each block, I had it sectioned off. If they chose to do Charlotte's Web, then I had a section with Charlotte's Web themes. They had to pick, if it'll pull up, they had to pick a theme that they wanted to choose, and they had to write an opinion essay about it. So their opinion essay was trying to prove why they think that Charlotte's Web needs to be in our library. And then I just put common themes here. I also had the book trailers for each book. They could click on that and it automatically pulls up the either YouTube or the video for that book trailer. So they were able to access the themes, the videos for it, and then at the bottom I created a section that was the TCS the Elementary School Media Center, the link to that where they could search their book and find it in the library. I had the opinion writing image that we use in our classroom, the Oreo. Have y'all heard of the Oreo?
Yep.
With writing? I love it. It's wonderful. Alright, and then I also uploaded the rubric for the opinion writing. So they had access to everything we did, not only at school, but at home as well. And I had parents, this was wonderful, I had parents actually logging on to the Symbaloo that I shared with them, and the parents could see the rubric and see what was expected of them. So that it benefits everybody, the teachers, students, and parents. We're going to go ahead and get started with creating y'all. I have a bunch up here, but click the plus sign at the top tab, and it says add a web mix. It's the background. I go in the options and I change the wallpaper because I don't like the darkness. I need some color in my life. Alright, so I changed the background. Just go to options, and if you want to change the wallpaper, you can. The next thing that we're going to do is go on to the add a new marker. Does everybody see the little pool tab thing here? Add a new marker. See it? In options, and then add a new marker. Click on that add a new marker, and then it'll allow you to go over here and highlight a section that you want to do. You just click and drag, and then you can click on the new marked area and add, tell me what you want to put here. So this is my 4th grade ELA, or I'm sorry, 4th grade reading web mix. So this one I would make something to do with ELA, so I might do author's purpose. Alright, click on a tile in one of those sections, and what we're going to do is create a tile. And now if you already have the website, like as you pull up a resource, if you already have the URL for it, all you have to do is plug it in. So when you add the URL in this box, when you click down here and name the tile, it'll automatically give you a name for the tile based off the URL. So I didn't type anything in here, but when I click down here, it just used the name for the video. It said office purpose and then YouTube for some reason. Alright. And now when you hit show text, if you want to see the title on the video so that you know what it is exactly, you can hit show text and it'll tell you the words for what it is. If you don't want it up there, then you can just unselect the box. But I like knowing what I'm fixing to put on. So. Alright. When you get done creating that, go down to the bottom and hit save, and you got your first tile. I'm good. Alright, once you've got, I know some of y'all are excelling and some of y'all are in like the introduction section. These are my over accomplishments.
I feel like I'm in a slow class.
Alright, once you have 2 in in both sections, so I've got 2 in this section, so I would get 2 in this section. Once you have 2 of them, if you'll go up here and hit share, when you have 2 in both of them, go up here and hit share, and then share this web mix. If you'll type in my email address and just send it to me, I would really appreciate it.